watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. Collections of short stories can give a reader a chance to get to know an author's work in a way that's not always possible with a novel. For the author, it allows for the opportunity to explore different story structures, different kinds of characters, and so on. Let's look at a short story collection today and turn the spotlight on Randal DeWitt's Tinker-Teller, Victim-Liar. This is a collection of 15 short stories, some of them only a page or two, that center around crime. Some of the stories in this collection focus on the aftermath of a crime, even years later, and what's happened since. Others tell the story of a crime. Some, such as Pastime of Crime, are about the crime of murder. Others, though, such as A Farewell to Barnes, aren't about murder, but arrests and other kinds of crimes. Some of the stories feature amateur sleuths. Others, such as A Lesson in Antiquities, feature police detectives. Some of the stories really don't even have sleuths. But many of the stories have twists and sometimes irony. Rather than go on and on about the plots of the different stories, let's look at some of the common threads we see in this collection. For one thing, the stories are not gritty. They're not light and frothy, but they are not gory and don't feature explicitness. Readers who prefer their crime fiction without gore will appreciate this. In keeping with that, many of the stories have a light touch of wit. Some even have some sarcasm in them. Another important element that runs through these stories is the surprise twist. Several of the stories feature characters that aren't who they seem to be, or events that change everything within a story. There's some irony woven through them too. That said, though, the stories are overall character-driven rather than focusing on an intricate plot. So we get to know the different personalities involved and their motives. Those similarities aside, there are some differences among the stories. They feature different characters and settings and different story structures. They're not all traditional whodunits, and they don't all involve a detective, amateur or professional, investigating a crime. In The Exclusive, for instance, a victim's letter names his murderer. In Sunday Morning Stink Eye, a hotel events manager tells the story of what happens when the Atlantic Coast Knitters Association hold a conference and expo at the hotel. And The Golden Purse is the 1950s story of Boston PI Lance Lennon, who gets drawn into a case about a missing wife. While some of these stories are about a murder, others aren't. There are disappearances, thefts, and robberies too. The stories also vary in length. Readers whose time is limited, who are looking for a commute book, will appreciate the fact that these stories can be read in bits and pieces. Tinker-Teller, Victim-Liar is a varied collection of short stories that are all related to misdeeds of one sort or another. It features cops, PIs, journalists, a podcaster, and several other characters. It also features a variety of settings, some humor, twists and irony, and a wide perspective from start to long after on different sorts of crimes. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.